Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alfie, aka QuantumCaza. And boy, I've got an amazing video for your faces today. Basically, we're going to be reviewing YouTuber coffee. And if you've been following this series, I review Jacksepticeye's coffee and Morgan Drinks coffee from TikTok. Moving on to the coffee that we're reviewing Peter McKinnon's Golden Hour Blend coffee. And if you don't know who Peter McKinnon is, basically, if you're a YouTuber watching this, I'm ashamed of you. You should know who he is because he's one of the OGs in the YouTube world. But if you don't know who he is, here's a little segment of who he is.
With 1 hour of light to go in this day, which stresses me out as a photographer and a cinematographer, I'll be honest. This funny looking contraption takes 13 hours to make a single cup of coffee.
Okay, boom, now you've had a little feng shui of who Peter McKinnon is, because feng shui is feng shuiing. Anyway, this is the coffee here. As you can see, it looks very interesting indeed. It looks very, I don't know, it's appealing. It looks nice. That's what I think. Like the packaging is nice. I like it. It's like a matte black, I'd say. There's nothing really like wow about it. It's just a nice packaging. You can see love's been put into it. On the back, it just tells you like how to brew this coffee for the different types of brewing methods, which is super handy. But on the front here, it says McKinnon James, because this is like a collaboration between Peter McKinnon and James Coffee Co. Anyway, it says here the tasting notes that we'll get from this coffee is red berry, sweet cocoa, and salted caramel. That sounds nice. I'm getting like, you know, it should be sweet. The filter coffee should be sweet. It should be nice. It should be fruity. That's what we're expecting. Basically, this coffee costs like $50 to arrive here in the UK. I don't really know the actual maths behind it all. I remember paying like 30 or something, and then I don't know, the end price was $50, and that is no sir. It's like a why didn't you do it kind of thing. Basically, I didn't get a sticker with my coffee. I'm quite upset about that. I like to collect stickers on my laptop because it's what you do. Like Morgan Drinks coffee, when I ordered her coffee, it came with a sticker. And it was amazing because, you know, us creatives, we like stickers because they stick. Before we move on to brewing the coffees, I just want to say massive shout out to Coffee Z for letting me film here yet again. It's an amazing independent coffee shop, and I do recommend you come down and try their coffee. And the first coffee we're going to be brewing with the Peter McKinnon Golden Hour Blend is a filter coffee, because I fancy a filter coffee. It's quite hot today. I don't know why that's relevant. It's not. But anyway, filter coffee first, then flat white, then lastly espresso. And on the espresso, some barista friends to actually review the espresso for your faces with me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what I've got here is the filter of the Peter McKinnon Golden Hour Brew coffee. It is very hot, my hands are burning, but it's okay, pain is okay. Okay, first things first, I don't know if this is my color blindness, but this looks very red. It smells very fruity. I'm definitely getting like notes of citrus just by smelling it. Ooh, I like that. It's very calming, you know? It's like hot Ribena. Fruits are existing. Citrus, not so much. It smelled like citrus, but there's no citrus. It just feels like I'm drinking tea. There's no like, it's not too overpowering with the citrus. It's just nice, it's mellow. I'm not gonna go overboard and say it's a 5 out of 5 because it's quite bland, I think, but I'm gonna go with a solid 4. You know, it's nice, I enjoy this, I'll drink this. Is it worth the money? No, but it's nice. Okay, what I've got here is the Oat Flat White of the Peter McKinnon x James Co. Golden Hour Blend coffee. That was a lot to say, and I'm not a fan of saying it because it's long, I'm sweating. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're gonna see how the espresso feng shuied with the oat milk to see what it changed, because it's gonna change something. I like that. There's nothing foul about it, you know? There's nothing shocking, or there's nothing wow factor about it. Normally with coffees that have a lot of fruit notes in them, they normally change the coffee taste and notes when they're combined with the milk, especially oat milk, and you're able to taste that in the coffee. But this, I don't taste the fruit that was labeled on the coffee packet. And that's interesting because I expected that to have a little twang to it, you know, a little bit of citrus, you know, to give you a little, you know what I mean? I expected more of a, wow, you know, like, oh, wow, you know what I mean? I didn't get that. I'd say it's a solid 3. It's not bad, it's not horrible, it's not great, amazing, it's just, it's there, you know, in the middle, floating, limbo, you know what I mean? Yeah, amazing. So I'm here with my 2 professionals. Professionals? You meant to spud. Okay. What we got here is the espresso of the Peter McKinnon X James Co. Golden Hour blend. Oh, that's so long to say. But anyway, it looks, the crema exists. It's a bit moving. It looks okay. I'm gonna give it a go. Woo! Okay. I'm awake. I'm tasting the fruits from that. The fruits exist. It's quite citrusy and sour. That is nice, but not nice. Don't like too much sour in my espresso because it gives me the uppercut that I don't want. You need a good uppercut. Uppercuts are good sometimes. You just need the right uppercut. It's a nice espresso. It's, you know, it's a 3.5 out of 5. That's why I rate this espresso here. But that's my opinion. Let's leave it to these guys here. Out of 5, like, what would you give it?
Yeah, out of 5, I'm gonna go out of 10, just to be different.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I don't know, maybe like a 7.2
okay.
out of 10 for me.
Interesting.
Because I do like the fruit. I do like the light roast. I do like the notes of caramel, and I like that kind of like, I don't know.
Okay.
It has a little bit of a tang to it, which I'm also a fan of.
Yeah, no.
I don't like the dark coffees, the bitter coffees, and this certainly isn't bitter. It's quite sharp, but
Sick.
smooth sharp.
Awesome. Professional number 2. Hello. What do you think of the espresso?
I mean, it's really hard to say anything new from what's already been said. You got that fruit, you got that lovely aroma right there. It's so light, it's so smooth. It feels like you're drinking like glass almost, you know what I mean? Like it's like, that's right, I drink glass on my weekends, man. No, it feels so transparent, man. It feels like a really light coffee.
Interesting.
I think it's gonna be nice for people that are just sort of getting into coffee, but don't really like that espresso taste. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I'm gonna go with your opinion on this, Alf.
It's the end of the video. If you've stayed this long, I appreciate you so much. If you're new around this, subscribe and leave a comment. And if Peter McKinnon, if you're watching this, no hard feelings. It's just the coffee was a bit mundane. The filter was decent. The espresso was decent. There was nothing wow about it, but it's good coffee. You did better than Jacksepticeye, you know, and his coffee was horrendous. Yeah, anyway, I'm out.